Kid Rock was interviewed by Tucker Carlson a few days ago, and he said something about cancel culture that I actually thought was pretty important. So I want to play that for you. Listen.
Why haven't you been canceled? Like, people aren't allowed to say what they think. You are.
I am uncancelable.
What's that?
Because I don't give a And I'm not in bed with any big corporate things at the end of the day. There's nobody I'm beholden to, no record companies, no corporate interests, no nothing. And you can't cancel me. I love it when they try. I'm like, yeah, let's have some fun.
Why aren't there more artists like that?
Because they're in bed with record companies and, corporate deals and structures at every level. And, it's, and if someone finds a way to get me a little bit here and there, I'll find another way around it.
You never see artists talk like that. They seem very easy to intimidate. At what point did you realize, like, you're just not going to be intimidated?
Day one.
Really?
I think I crawled out of the womb with both middle fingers in the air.
It's an important point that there are two ways to get canceled. It's just, unfortunately, a great many people fall into one of these categories or both. So in order to be canceled, you have to be beholden to corporate interests, as a great many people are. I mean, if you work for a big giant corporation, then in that way you're beholden to them because you work for them through no fault of your own. I mean, you have to have a job, but so that's one way. The other way is if you care what the mob thinks about you. And that's why we see people who wouldn't seem to really be beholden to anyone. There's no reason why they need to be beholden. Rich and famous people got all the money in the world, and even if they get canceled by corporations, they're not really canceled. They're still going to be rich. They're still going to be famous. They could go out on their own and do their own thing, but they still apologize and crumble and everything because they care what the mob thinks. Unfortunately, lots of people are not in the spot that Kid Rock is in, where you could be wealthy and all of that, and you don't need to go to any corporation or anyone looking for a job. But at least one thing that everybody can adopt is the second part, which gives you some cover anyway in cancel culture, which is to stop caring what the mob thinks.
Let's go, Brandon. Hey. Let's go, Brandon. Hey. Let's go. Let's go.